Hey guys, RC here. Welcome back to, let's see, this is going to be episode 13. And I haven't played ahead as much as I thought I was. In fact, I haven't played ahead any. I don't want to get caught in a lie. I decided I was going to go ahead and do the uniforms. And so I know a lot of people may not even know how to do this. So I figured I would take this particular point to use this as a partial tutorial on how to set up a uniform in your military. So you can see here I've deleted the pre-existing uniforms and I am adding in individual uniforms based on their weapons. So we've gotten axe, sword, spear, and mace done. So let's add in the next one. So we're going to hit C, add a uniform, and you see it pops up here. And then we're going to shift in, which is name uniform, and this will be for hammer. We'll enter, and then we will start adding in and we'll start from the left here. So shift A, I want mail shirts and breastplates. Then we'll go shift L, greaves, shift H, helms, shift G, gauntlets, shift B, I want high boots, shields, and then these are hammer dwarfs, so war hammers. Then we go back using our left and right arrows here. We go back from warhammers into this middle column. And then I want to hit Shift M for material. And you see this right side just changed. So right now my mail shirts is lit up. I'm going to right arrow and I'm going to just select metal. And I'm going to just do that for each one. Now, you can see you have a long list there. So if you have iron or steel and you specifically want a particular metal, you can certainly do that. In this particular case, now like I do have silver for my warhammers and my maces, I know all I have is well, you know what, I could change this to just, well, because I don't want them using silver axes if we get them, because they're not as good. So I do want to specify those. All right, so let's see. We have axe, sword, spear, mace, hammer. I think that's it. Let's see. Okay, and then we need to do military uniforms. Add a uniform. This will be for archers. All right, so armor, we'll have mail shirts. I'm not going to use breastplates there. I'm going to use leggings. Uh, let's use helms. Gloves, we want gauntlets. Boots, I want low boots for them. I do want them to have a shield, and for a weapon, they will use a crossbow. And then we'll come back and do materials. So metal, 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 metal. Well, in fact, for these, I know I want copper. So let me just change all these to copper. Any better metal, I want going to my melee guys that are going to actually be in combat. Flashing metal, steel, copper, there it is, and copper crossbows. Yeah. All right, so there we've got that. Now, once you've set up your list of uniforms, then we can go in and equip. Okay, so he's an axe guy. So what I want to do now is I want to assign uniforms. So shift in, or shift U, I'm sorry. All right, so he's an axe, so I want him to have axe, spear, sword, spear, hammer, mace. Now, if you have them in if you have a squad with all the same weapons, then when you come to your first guy and you come over, you hit shift and enter, and it will assign that. So like if I hit shift enter now and hammer is the one lit up, it would assign the hammer uniform to everybody in this squad. Okay, so like right here with the archers, I'm going to hit Shift Enter, and now if I come back, then and I scroll down, look, they're all assigned. Okay, same thing here. You can see they don't have any green check over here, so these guys have no armor done. But if we come here, Shift Enter, and then come back, now it's the archer's uniform is checked for everybody. All right, now, but these guys have different gear or different weapons, so I do want to individually select. So keep that in mind when you're doing that. Oops. Sword. What the hell? Sword, mace, spear. There we go. Wow. Sword, 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 sword. All right, so we still have room for 2 more people there. But now what's going to happen is, all right, let's come back up to the top and let's watch all of our guys. They're immediately going to take off, and let's go down to our stock room here. So here's our stock room, and we ought to see all of our military guys come pouring in here any second. And they're just coming in and they're grabbing stuff. And again, the bad part of this is you really have to keep tabs on what you've already made and don't make extra, because the second you make an extra piece of gear, if it's better than somebody else's, what somebody else is wearing, they're going to go grab that and drop what they currently have. And you can see there were a couple of pieces that were dropped up here, and they've already been reclaimed by somebody else. And so this becomes an ongoing affair. It does take a while to sort itself out. He just came and grabbed a pair of pants down here. So they're in and out, and it's going to be an ongoing, uh, you know, just never stopping basically. So I hope that helps. That was probably the military. I think is the hardest thing to figure out when you start playing this game, and takes the longest period of time to figure out. So hopefully that helps. And what you can also do is once you've done that, especially if you're using the Lazy Noob pack, let's go ahead and update here. Then we can come down and like I can come into my 2 axe dwarfs and I can look at these colors. So, oh, well, he is no longer, he is the Baron, so he cannot be an axe dwarf. So I need to change him. So he is now a noble because he will never be in the military. So I don't want him included in that breakdown. And so there he is. In fact, I'm going to change that to my standard A noble. So he gets out of the military area completely. So he's now up here. And I can focus on these. So basically what you're going to be looking for is the colors. All right, so here's my axe guy, Das Tactic. So we can look and see what he's got here. And if you look down that list, all those, so he has a copper helm, and then he's got a rotted silk hood underneath that. Upper body, he's got an iron breastplate. He has nothing on his lower body yet. Oh, did I? Well, you know what? I may have to go back and relook at that. Let's see. Military uniforms. Greaves. No, that's his greaves here. Greaves. Leggings. Okay. So not sure why he doesn't have it yet, but you can see in here, and then right down at the bottom, you can see in the blue, look what he's missing. Well, he's missing metal greaves, metal gauntlets, 2 metal gauntlets, 2 metal high boots, a backpack, a flask, and a metal mail shirt. Okay, so he does have a breastplate. Now, There is a way to stack armor. I typically just wear one layer because I don't want to be a min max where, I use every glitch or whatever in the game and you can wear 7 layers of armor. Because in real life, you couldn't do that. You could wear, one piece uh, per thing. And, so that would be it. Wow, that's actually new. Look at his axe, 14% named. So I guess he will name his axe at a certain point. But anyway, you can go down here. So I do see all these guys are going to need backpacks and flasks. So let's come into here, leather backpack, and we're going to make 40 of those. We're going to make copper flask. We'll make 40 of those. What else are we missing? Everything else is already in queue, I think. Yeah, I think so. Oh, you know what else I need to make? I need to make Q leather quiver, and I'm going to make 20 of those. The quiver is what the archers use to carry their bolts. All right, so let's see. This last thing, this guy is in a has been taken by a mood. He's withdrawn from society, so he's going to come and take a workshop, and it's going to be a craft dwarf shop. Get out. All right, so if we hit Q, we can come over here and it will tell you he is sketching pictures of stacked cloth, stacked leather, rocks, rough gems. All right, so he should have everything there. And evidently he does because he's off. All right, our Baron has a new demand. He wants crystal glass windows in his bedroom. Well, okay. I'll be honest. I don't know how to make glass. I've never made glass before. Let's see. Let's go down here, and I am going to. Oh, you know what? Before I do that, B workshop. Let's see. No, it's going to be B and then E, and a magma glass furnace A. All right, so it's going to be in the middle. All right, so right there. All right, so DH we'll put right here. In fact, let's make that a priority. They should come do that right now. And it is triggered. It's just going to take our miner a little while to get here, it looks like. There he is. All right, so BEA, a magma glass furnace. We're going to use some gabbro blocks. All right, and let's look at a magma kiln. That's also going to be, all right, so DH, and right there. All right, that's triggered. You can see how it started flashing with the yellow. So that's indicative that somebody is on their way to do that job. All right, BE and N right there. We'll use gabbro blocks again. All right, now I need to go into therapist and see if I have anybody set up to do glass making. And spinning. Glass making right there. All right, so I do have a few people. My mace guy is really good at it. I do have a hammer guy that's pretty good at it. And I've got, oh, I do have a glass maker. So Irvad is a glass maker. So he should take care of that for us. In fact, he's building it. Is that him right there? No, that is. Who is that? Matthew Butler. What is his job? A carpenter. Okay, well. All right, so now it's design. Oh, he was the architect. All right, how many blacksmiths do I have? I just seem to be okay. That's my problem. They're so busy, I don't have a third one. All right, I want to come to roles. All right, I want to do by nothing. Then I want to look at weaponsmiths. All right, so Brian is a swordsman. All right, so Kumail is a farmer, talented grower, adequate fish cleaner. They're a crafter right now. All right, so, but I tell you what, I'm going to turn her on here, and I am going to turn off those, and we are going to make her a blacksmith. Then we'll sort back by profession again, and we'll add that. And that gives me a third blacksmith now. And that should get her down to here, and that will add to, that'll give us a third forge that will, right, there's a crafter. All right, so that's built now. All right, now add task. All right, well, I want to add sand. I want to make that a repeat, but I want to add a limit. So powder of any sand, and let's do 10 to 20. Now, I don't have any sand that I know of. I'll have to go look. So they will collect sand if I have bags and if I have sand designated gathering point, which I need to go look for. All right, that's still being worked out. Let me pause it here and let's go see if I have any sand. In fact, you know what? This is one of the places that I sometimes cheat, if you want to call it. So prospect all. All right, and this will tell me if I have any sand anywhere in my fortress. All right, so I have silt loam, clay. I have red sand, and I've got quite a bit of it. So 107 to 115. All right, now what is that? Okay, that's soil, and I'm on 118. All right, so there's 15. This is soil. That's soil. All right, so I know I've got soil up here, but I don't see where I may have sand, because I don't think that's all the same. So that's all showing up as soil. All right. Well, what did we say it was? Red sand 107 to 115. So let's come down to 107. Well, I don't want to dig out that room. If I access anywhere else, I think it'll be from somewhere else. Let's see. I mean, this is all a lot of stone here. So where would that be at? Okay, this is soil. That's soil. That's soil. Because usually it would be right near water or it would be up in the soil layer. Now the problem is I've dug out a good bit of this and don't see it anywhere. So the only thing I can do is we're going to go ahead and do that. And then we'll dig a crossway here. And we'll see if anything pops up there. All right, so we do need leather bag. Nope, leather bag. Let's make 30 of these. And I tell you what, let's make leather dress. Actually, you know what? I don't want to do that. I want to abort that. I want to come here. All right, Q. All right. Do I want to do, or do I want to make cloth? I think I want to make cloth. All right, so W dress. I'll keep 3 in stock. Cloth shirt. Cloth cloak. Cloth trousers. Don't want a lot, but just, you know, that way they keep making it. We'll make a couple of cloth caps. And then as people need to replace it, so we've got 2, all right. Cloth mittens. And how about if we go 2 to 6? Cloth socks. 2 to 6. And then I do want to make leather shoes. And we'll do 2 to 6 of those. Basically, it's 2 shoes, 2 socks. So, you know, 6 is 3 pairs. So it's the same as 1 to 3 on everything else that we're doing. Now, let's see. Oh, I did not start my timer. Shoot. Where are we at time-wise here, guys? 23 minutes. Yeah, that's a good point for a stop. So let's go ahead and pause it. He's begun a mysterious... Well, let's go ahead and wait for him to finish his construction. And then we will go from there. Let's see. Are they still digging right here? Okay, that is sand. Well, that's cave moss. Okay, so that's sand here. All right, so let's come and erase all that right there. But then I want him to mine out. Let's mine out a room here. That'll be good. We'll put in our door right there. And we should have our other miners come in and start helping out. That'll be good. Oh, you know what else I want to do while I'm right here? We'll make this a number 2 priority. All right, we'll run this all the way up to there. And then how about we do that, and we'll build some farmers' workshops in there. All right, as soon as they dig that out, then we'll set up a sand collection zone. know what else I want? I want to come up here, and I want to open doors into that room. That'll be good. All right, so we want to set up a zone now. And this is going to be a sand zone. All right. And we'll put some doors in here. Excellent. All right, build workshop. K, no. Z, no. W, farmer's workshop. Should have known that. All right, so we'll set up a farmer's workshop there. We'll set up a couple more doors. All right. Build workshop, farmer's workshop there out of Gabbro. All right, so the farmer's workshop, they will milk and shear the animals here, right? And then sand will be down here. All right, looks like they're bringing the blocks to build this. All right, we've made a granite crown, so let's take a look at that real quick. It's worth 33,600 dwarf bucks. Very nice. All right, here's our description. A granite crown encrusted with cushioned yellow zircon cavacons, decorated with cat leather and encircled with bands of sheep wool. This object menaces with spikes of granite. There's an image of 2 valley herbs in tetrahedrite. There's an image of twilight bones, the murk of ash, the backward crone in cave spider silk. This creature is traveling. The artwork relates to the wandering of the backward crone, twilight bones, in the Hill of Perplexing in mid-spring 188. So, all right, well, that's cool. So that'll go into our artifact room. Let's see. I do want, are they still, they're not digging. So I think what I need to do, no, we can, yeah, I think I do need to do that. Let me come and dig here. I'm going to make this a number 2. And we'll just put this here. All right. Unpause. There's some yellow zircon that we can tap out. Same here. This is already up against the edge, so there's nowhere to go there. All right, they are constructing a building. Not sure where they're going, but okay. Oh, you know what? I do want to up. All right, Urist. Urist had a mandate. What kind of mandate did, I don't even know what he is. What is he? He's a chief medical dwarf and a broker. Oh, unless he's the one that's overseeing the demand here. Export of helms. Let's see. You know what? I wonder. One, two. Build a glass window. I need a window. Okay. Well, let's go here. Now, can we make... No? Okay, so that's the furnace. The kiln might be the place to make a window. Glazing? No. Make instrument piece. Huh. All right. Well, and I know I've mentioned in past videos if you don't the Dwarf wiki. So let's see. Glass window. All right. So I mean it's that simple to use it. All right. So a window is an item of furniture that can be used to form solid walls, which is good. All right. It is not considered support. It will block the flow of water. These are made at a glass furnace. This was important. I do remember reading that before. A noble may demand a window. You cannot build a gym window. All right, so BY, build. All right, so let's go in and do, okay, so BY, I need a window. So how do I make that? It's got to be in here. You know what? I want to come up here and let's dig out a little bit more. Right there. This will be for our glass because I don't think I have a stockpile for that yet, and that may be my issue. Um, hmm. Silver doors. I was making. Oh, that's what I was trying to do with that. All right. Well, hey, look, I'm going to put a cut in right here, and there's a few things that I want to do, so I'm going to keep doing that. I'm going to put the silver doors in. We're going to do that up at the up here somewhere in this room. We're going to put silver doors all throughout here and kind of spice that up a little bit. So, hey, anyway, thanks for watching. I have gone right up to my limit, a little over. So, thanks for watching, and we'll see you in Coppersack next time.